Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing this morning? Welcome to our Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins call this morning. Earl Cox here, and want to welcome everyone to the event this morning. We're happy to have you guys. I know you guys taking your time out your busy schedule to join us every morning here, to actually start your day off the right way. And that's exactly why we're here, guys, to help each other have a great day and keep everyone motivated and working towards our dream. So before I go further, guys, let me introduce the guys here on the panel with me. First up, I have Jackie M. Power. She out there in Florida. Jackie's a minister of prisons. She's an author. She's a deal site expert. She's a wife of and also three beautiful kids. A wife and mother of three beautiful kids. Jackie's been in the industry for over 15 years, and she also been a nurse for 12 years. Next we have Miss Ann. Ann is out there in North Carolina. Ann has been in the industry for 9 years, and she's a certified paralegal. Now, a little bit about myself. I've been in the industry for over 10 years, part-time, and right now I'm full-time from home. A full-time dad of three kids and a lovely wife. So guys, I'm actually, saying here, building my dreams, working full-time from home, and I enjoy what I do. Guys, I have the passion for what I do to helping others, work towards building their own dreams. So today's topic going to actually be the follow-up. Okay, the follow-up. I mean, yesterday we had a great gentleman, Greg Lessinger, did the invitation to us yesterday, how to invite prospects to look at your business opportunity. So today I'm going to take it upon myself and actually go over, the follow-up. What happens after you actually invite a prospect or your client to actually look at your business opportunity. But before I get started, let me just see if Jackie and Ann has anything to say to you guys for this morning before we actually get started on our topic. Jackie, you have anything?
Good morning, El. Good morning, Ann. I'm glad to be here. I'll take it away. I love it. The follow-up, the mornings and the follow-up. Take it away.
That's it. Ann, you have anything you want to add before I jump into it? Or?
No, just good morning, everyone, and thanks for taking the time. I'm excited to learn about this topic, learn more.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. Well, the follow-up. We all know that the follow-up is more important than the initial contact of your prospect. Because after your prospect look at a presentation, you have to follow up with them to find out, what's going on. And the type of question, I know you guys probably have a lot of doubts. What you should do after someone look at your presentation. Okay, so just some pointers I want to give you guys. People actually, when you give them a DVD or a presentation, you gotta expect that some people just not gonna look at it. Or you have to expect that, and you can't get mad over it because we are human and we tend to actually either forget stuff or just put stuff off, until later time. So when you're trying to call back a prospect or your client to find out on the follow-up, if they look at your presentation, if they tell you no, don't get mad. Okay, that's one thing that you should want to do. Get mad. You want to keep it calm. When if you call up and they tell you they didn't look at your presentation online or look at the video or the DVD, first thing you want to say, no problem. Once you say that no problem, that drops, that drop it down to a lower level, so they don't really, feel offended by them not doing it. You let them see that you are a real person and you understand that things happen in life. So you might say no problem, but what you want to do, you want to set up a time when they could actually be able to look at your presentation still. Tell them, hey, when will they have a good time for them to actually sit down and look at the presentation, and also what's also a good time that you can actually do a follow-up with them. Okay, so you want to make sure you set it. Let them give you the time. Hey, when will be a good time when will you have time to actually sit down and look at the presentation? Give me a time. And once they give you a time, say today is Friday, if they tell you, okay, today Friday, I can look at it tonight at 8 p.m. Okay? All right, great. Let's look at it tomorrow at 8 p.m. fine. That's an appointment you just scheduled. But also you want to let them give you a follow-up time. Where would it be a good time for me to follow up with you to make sure that you to see what kind of questions you may have after you look at the presentation? Let them give you that time. Okay? Now, once they give you that time, now remember, you have to follow up, right? You have to follow up with them at that certain time. Okay, so what if, say next time you decide to, they look at the presentation, fine. You call them back. Say you call them and they did not answer the phone. You keep getting the wrong one. You get an answering machine. Right? I have a couple of scripts that I want to read to you, like the type of message that you will leave for your clients if you get a voicemail. Okay, so if, for example, if you call back your prospect, they didn't answer the phone, you might say, hey, John, it's Earl from such and such. I'm calling you about our 8:45 appointment. It sounds like you've been tied up for a few moments. I will call you in 10 minutes. Right? I haven't heard from you. In the meantime, this is my number. So example again. Hey John, it's Earl from such and such opportunity. I'm calling you for our 8:45 appointment. It sounds like you might be tied up for a few moments. I will call you back in 10 minutes. If you haven't heard from them in the meantime, leave your number. Give your number and let them call you back. at least give them 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and they should call you back. And if they didn't call you back in 10 minutes, you will call them again. You know, say in 15, 20 minutes. The most you should give them, at least if you give them 4 hours, and if a prospect didn't call you back in 4 hours, that's a problem, because 4 hours is enough time. They're gonna actually listen to their music. I mean, listen to their voicemail. You know, most people give you the cell phone number, right? If they ignoring you, you're gonna know, because when you leave a message on your cell phone, guess what? You get a beep, you get a tone reminder. Hey, you got a voicemail, so you know when someone actually ignoring you. No, you don't really want to waste your time. I won't say I want you to cross them off your list. If someone just not answering your phone call, I mean, you don't want to waste your time and just keep calling them. That's fine. Move on. Okay, move on, or just call them back and leave them a nice message. You know, saying, for example, I tried to call you such and such time. We had an appointment. You didn't answer your phone. So if you were really interested in still looking at still interested in the opportunity, give me a call back. You know, call me when you have the chance. But from now on, I'm gonna just move on to the next person. I mean, you have to set your script in how you want to do it, right? There is no certain script that you have in writing to tell you how to actually approach someone when it comes to actually making your phone call or follow-up call. But you have to put it into yourself. You have to be yourself with it, all right? But always remember, keep your calm, right? A lot of people would not look at your presentation, even though they really want to do it. They just hate sitting down in front of the computer sometimes and reviewing information. Some people just want to get into stuff, but that's not the type of people that you want, because that can actually be hindering you from growing. Because if someone just jump into something and they didn't understand what it is, then they all depend on you to do all the work. All right. So with that part said, Jack, you want to add anything to that one before I move on?
No. You're on point, Earl. You're on point.
Okay, so basically, on a follow-up, right? If you do get someone to look at your presentation, you call them and they tell you yes, look at the presentation. The first question you should be asking, guys, is what did you like best on what you saw, right? That's very important. What did you like best for what you saw, right? Don't ask them, did you don't just come out and say, okay, you ready to sign up? Don't ever approach your clients like that, your prospect like that. Right? Ask the question, what did you like best of what you saw? Let them tell you what they like best. Okay? Then once they tell you what they like best, that's what you grab and run with, because that's the way you're going to actually close them. If they tell you they like the money compensation plan, that's what you want to talk about. You don't want to talk about the products. You don't want to talk about the tools. You have to listen to what they tell you. Right? Listen to what they said. Hey, look, I love the compensation plan. I love the way you get paid. Guess what? That's what you're going to run with. Great, Tom. You know, that's what actually grabbed my attention too. The compensation plan actually grabbed my attention too. That's one of the main reasons I joined the company. I'm here to make the money. You see what I'm saying? So you want to keep it in that way, because if the money, that's what driving them, that's what will actually lead them to sign up, the money. Okay, so then you get into the presentation. I don't say break down. You don't have to break down the whole presentation again, but just give them, you know what I'm saying, let them know more about how they could actually make money. You know, if you actually made money in the company already, you give them your story. If you don't have a story, you know, get your upline. You can actually get your upline on the phone with you also. Let him give his story on the compensation plan. But you have to let him know. You have to let him know that that's what they said, because he's gonna actually be on the phone with you actually. So he's gonna know exactly that's what that actually dragged them to actually get their attention, or what they love more. That's what they see to actually gonna make them take advantage of the opportunity. Okay. So once you get that done, guys, you want to ask the question. Hey, okay, great. You know, you go into the conversation plan. Okay, great. You have any questions? Any more questions, or are you ready to get signed up? And listen to what they're saying. Do you have any more questions, or are you ready to get signed up? And they won't tell you yes or no. If they say no, great. I mean, as I say, don't get mad. If they don't want to get signed up, they still want more information. You know, find out what exactly they want. Listen to what they're saying. Find out exactly what they want. And if you have your upline on the phone for you, with you, you can actually let your upline do the closing for you. If you're not comfortable in doing it, let your upline do the closing for you. And that's powerful when you have your upline there, because he has more experience in the business than you are. Okay, guys, so don't get scared when you're doing a follow-up. You have to do the follow-up because it's very important, and that's going to actually make you stand out. Because when you do your follow-up with your clients, you remember you're also doing a bond. You're always bonding together, and you're learning more about them. You're learning more what they want. You know, and when they keep telling you, that's why it's so important. You have to listen to what they're telling you. Okay, you have to listen to what someone says. You can't go. I mean, you can't stress it no more, guys. You have to listen to people, because that's how you learn what they want. And by them telling you what they want, you have something that you say you have advantage, because what you want to actually tell them exactly what they want to hear. You know. So example, if a guy tell me, okay, you like what in the compensation plan, say, oh, you make $1,000 a day. Okay, that's what I'm gonna stick on. Okay, great. You love to make $1,000 a day. I love it too. This is what I do. Like two weeks ago, I just made my first $2,000 in the company. I'm really excited. You see what I'm saying? Just build a story, guys, and don't lie. I'm not saying you lie. Just if you haven't brought that income in, don't take it upon yourself and say you did it. That's because why you actually setting yourself up. Because eventually they're gonna find out, right? Because they're joining you, they're gonna find out. You know, so bring your upline in if you don't have any income. Share someone else's proof. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And just be confident, guys. Be confident. If someone tell you, if after they look at the presentation and they tell you no, great. Maybe your opportunity is not for them at that time. That is not the right time. Maybe later on down the line. But you don't want to cross them off your list. I know a lot of marketers say, hey, cross them off your list, right? You don't want to cross them off. You still want to keep them because you never know. Someone may not be ready for opportunity now, but later down the line they may. And it all depends on the approach, right? It all depends on the approach because a lot of people been seeing. You might share a presentation with someone, they look at it and they tell you no. But guess what? Down the line they join somebody else. But it's all the way that you approach them with your presentation. A lot of people don't set a time, get them committed to that time. If you don't get them committed to that time, like I said, they might just look at the video whenever they want. And you want to have control of it. Once you have that time, that appointment, you in control. You know, you in control because they know when they set an appointment. A lot of people actually keep appointments. When you set appointments, that's like in stone. And a lot of people keep appointments. Then rather you just send them your link and they just decide to watch it on their own time. So when you know someone have a set an appointment with you, they're going to take it serious, right? They're going to actually, okay, I have an appointment such and such time, especially if they write it down in their calendars. They're going to write it down. And then that time of what at the appointment, you call them. Make sure you call them. Somebody you call them and say, hey, this is your appointment time, and then you walk them through. If it's an online presentation, you get them to the site. Make sure that the tell them go to the site, click play button on the video. Make sure you hear the video playing through your phone. And after that, you could hang up and say, okay, I'll call you back. If you know how long your presentation is, I'll call you back in such and such time. You know, and do that. When you call them back in such time, make sure you call them back at that time. Because if you wait, if say the video is or the presentation is 20 minutes long, and you wait 2 hours past to call them, you know, you might lose that person. Okay, guys, so there's certain things that you have to do when you're doing your follow-up, and you can't go wrong with the follow-up. That's the most important initial part of your follow-up, guys. You have to do your follow-up. It is more important than your contact. When you just contact someone for the first time, the follow-up is more important, right? Because that's where actually the person already see your video presentation. They've seen it. So now you have the upper hand now to close that person. Okay, close them, or if they don't want it, that's fine. Move on to the next person, but do not cross them off your list. That's very important, guys. I can't stress that because you never know someone's mindset. Got a lot of the business I'm in right now. A lot of people approach me on this business I'm in before, and I didn't join at the start. I didn't join because probably because of the way the person approached me. You know, guys, I looked at the presentation, but he just didn't bring it to me, and the person didn't do a follow-up with me to find out what I like best. You know, but the second person who actually brought it to me did that. He shared the presentation. Then he followed up and he asked me what I like best, and I told him. And guess what? That's what he used to actually close me. You know, so you guys see, if everyone does that, you grab this concept of the follow-up. There's a lot more training in follow-up, guys. This is just a basic and short training I'm just doing. You know, so guys, it's all about you. Like I said, educating yourself of what you need to do. This is network marketing. You have to know. You have to educate invest in your education, I should say. You have to invest in yourself to get the training and stuff that will actually make you successful, right? Make you stand out from somebody else, because you might be seeing someone having results and you're not. But it's not because of your company or product, it's you, right? It's what you're doing. You know, how you share your opportunity, how you follow. Guys, all this stuff ties in together, right? So you have to understand it. It's very important. So you have to actually take the time and figure this stuff out. Remember, you can get all the training that you want, but if you're not implementing that training, you're not going to have success, and you're going to still keep failing, you know, miserably. And you don't want that. Remember, we're all trying to move up, and we all have to do the things that's actually going to work. And if you even though you look online, guys, there's a lot of training going to tell you on follow-up. And if you look at all these follow-up trainings out there, they all have the same basic concept. They all have the same basic concept. How you should follow, what you should say. It's all have the same. That's there for a reason. If you look at all these top network marketers, remember the path is already laid out for us. We just have to follow what they do, follow the successful people what they do, and we are also going to be successful. All right. And anything you want to add? And you there? Or you muted out?
Yeah, I'm here. I was muted out.
Okay.
That was awesome. I like what you said there at the end. If you, it's kind of no need to reinvent the wheel. What I've seen in my 9 years is what I call closing questions or follow-up questions. They are the same. They seem to be the same in every aspect. And the more you ask questions, the more you find out about that person, what their needs are, how this opportunity would fit into your life, their life. So I say ask a lot of questions and then listen. Listen. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
You don't want to always I say listening is a big part. You don't want to cut off your process when they're talking. If you don't want to drag it on too long, okay, guys. You don't want to drag. I know we don't get excited. Sometimes I get excited myself when someone tell me yes, they're ready to get signed up. You try to drag it along. If someone tell you yes to get signed up, awesome. What you want? Credit card, debit card, or depends how you actually how your company accept payments. Ask them which way they want to pay. I use a credit card or a debit card, either one, and get them to that page. You walk them through the sign up. Don't tell them, okay, go to your website and sign up. Don't do that, guys. You either tell yes they're ready, do it right there, right? Get them on the phone if you're already on the phone, or if you get them on Skype, better yet, because you're doing a live interaction. They're seeing you, and they could actually do a screen share and show you exactly what they're doing. Or just stay on the phone and walk them through. Let them sign up. Tell them exactly what to do step by step. And once they sign up, you actually plug them into your system, whatever system that you have, whatever training that you have for them. Plug them in one time. So you don't want to leave them hanging. If you tell you yes, I want to sign up, don't tell them, okay, wait until tomorrow. Tell them sign up right there. Because if you wait until tomorrow, guess what, guys? You just probably lost that client again. You probably lost that prospect again. I was just being honest there. Most of you guys probably already went through that and experienced that aspect when someone tell you yes, they're ready to sign up, but they will sign up tomorrow. No, why wait till tomorrow? Do it now. You're ready to go. You see what you have. You're excited. It's right there. Tell them sign up right there and then. Okay. Get it close them right there. Because if you wait 2-3 days on the line, you're gonna be back to square one.
That's right.
Awesome, Al. Awesome, Al. I like the way you really laid it out. As you train or as you speak, I'm getting the picture. When you reach out to somebody before you even share the link, before you give your link or your website to the prospect, you want to make sure that you get a commitment from them. So assuming I'm talking to you and I'm at that point where I want to give you my website, what I need to do is I have to find out from you when will be a good time for us to get back on this together. And I need to get you to commit. Will 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock tomorrow be good for you? PM, or maybe it should not be more than 48 hours. If it's more than 48 hours, you have to get back with them later on, because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. So it should be between 24 to 48 hours. So you want to get them to commit to a certain time of the day within 48 hours. So give them 2 options. People love to choose. So if you say 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 or 12, something like that, and let them choose. Once they now give you that time, they've committed themselves. Guess what? You've actually indirectly forced, because they don't want you to get back with them when they have not taken a look at it. Another thing that, Earl, while you were training, that came to mind was, I like when you said, when you now get back with them after 24 hours or after 48 hours, you want to find out, the first question you want to ask them is, what did they like best? And the reason why you're asking that question, what do they like best, is because you are in control of this. It is you are the professional. So you're not going to go there and ask them what do they think. Like Elle said, are you ready to sign up now? Sign up now for what? You've not even found out if they had questions, or even if they like, if something that is something that is for them. Because not all opportunities. Your opportunity may not be the right one, may not be a good fit. So the point I'm trying to make here is, when you get back to them, you want to find out what they like best. Now, a lot of times the newbies and the newcomers in our industry, they ask something like, if they're not asking, are you ready to sign up? They're going to be asking the prospect, what do you think? Never ever ask a prospect what they think, because you're asking their opinion, and most of the time our opinions are always wrong. So never ask them what they think. Just ask them what aspect of the overview, what aspect of the presentation, what aspect of the opportunity do they like best? That means there are several factors that they may like, but which one do they like best? And also, once they give you what they like best, you want to hold tight to that. You want to say, absolutely, that was the area that caught my attention. And all you're going to talk about is why you like that best as well. Because, you know, people love unison, when people agree, like, you know, kind of like you're buying into what they're saying, and it makes them feel good. You kind of validate them, in other words. Now, once you do that, you want to make sure that you hush, talk less. Let them have the mic. Let them do the talking. If you're talking more than your prospect, you're losing them. That means you're either hyping, it's either hype, or you're using a lot of emotions, and they pick it up. If you are speaking more than your prospect while you're closing, you're losing them. So you let them talk. If they tell you what they like best, the next question that you're going to ask them is, do they have any questions? And if they ask you a question that you cannot answer, tell them that you're going to get with your sponsor or with some leaders of the company. Do not be shy to tell them that you just got into this if you don't know, and that you are actually working with some leaders. That the good thing about what you're doing is that you're not alone, that you have a group of professionals who are training you how to make money from home, and you'll be more than glad to connect that prospect with the leaders of the company. Then you now quickly try to make another appointment where you can now do a three-way call or three-way chat or whatever thing to get a leader in the company, or your sponsor, if the sponsor is available and is still in the business, to talk to that person and to get that person's question answered. Oh, thank you so much. I think I love this. I love this.
Awesome, Jackie. Thanks for touching on those pointers. But guys, as you see here, we all, you know what I'm saying, we are no professionals here, guys. We just like you, but we all choose to overcome our fears. Once you overcome your fears and really understand how to do the closing, how to actually do your follow-up, everything gonna work out all right, guys, because you actually getting the information. You know, you're getting the information what you need. So like we said, when you come to these calls and get what we tell you, practice. Practice make you perfect, right? Practice what we teach and actually implement it in what you do. You might be shy. You don't want to get on the phone. That's fine, guys. It happens. But eventually, remember, you're in business, so you have to actually do it. You have to do it. You have to get yourself out of them, because remember, people are joining you and they're looking up for you for advice, right? They're looking up for you. They're looking up to you because you are the leader. You are their sponsor, so they will look up to you. So you know, so you have to step out of that mindset, or step out of that being shy. You don't like getting on the phone. You're in business, so you have to get on the phone. So you have to do it sooner or later, because if you're not doing it, guys, you know what's going to happen to your business? You might find people to join you, but you may not find the right people. You know, and we all want the right people to join our business. So you have to actually, you know, get into the mindset. You know, I'm doing things differently, guys. If you know what you're doing right now is not working, get into do stuff that's actually working for other members or other leaders out there. Because if other people are actually doing it and duplicating, that means it's working. If you're doing something that you're not getting the results that you want, that means it's not working. Point blank. You know, so just think about it. Do what successful people do, because they having results. If you do exactly what they're doing, also you're gonna have results. And this is part of it, guys. Successful people actually know how to follow. They do their follow up with their clients and prospects. No man, they do their invitation right to their opportunity. They do it the right way, and they follow up the right way. You know, so it's very important, guys. You know, some of you guys has to open your minds up to see what's happening. If you're not doing the right things, you're not going to have results. Okay, guys. So you have to step out of that mindset of being scared or being shy. You don't want to get on the phone. You don't want to get on in front of Skype with someone one-on-one. You have to. That's just stuff that you have to do to make things happen, right? Because you want to build this business as fast as you can. Whatever business that you get started with, guys, you have to build it as fast as you can, because the longer you take, the harder it's going to be, okay? And also, one more thing I forgot to add, guys, when you're doing your follow-up, you have to show the excitement. You have to show the excitement like you actually just watched the presentation yourself. It has to be in you, because people feel the vibes, right? People feel the vibes that you're in, because if you don't have the passion when you're actually talking to someone, they could tell. So they'll be like on the downside, but remember, your vibes could actually motivate someone to move. Right? Trust me, your vibes alone, the way you produce yourself, you bring yourself to that prospect or client, they actually go, that drive will actually help them make that decision if they want to join you. It's the same way if you're doing a presentation one-on-one, face-to-face. You know, you go to someone's house here, you do your presentation on DVD. Sometimes you don't have to present by mob. You don't have to do the presentation. You have your presentation on a DVD. You go to someone's house, you put a DVD, you plug the DVD in the DVD player, and you sit and you watch the presentation with them. And you pay attention to the presentation also. Don't play with your phone. Don't play with it. You pay attention like if it's the first time you're looking at that presentation. So that person will actually be doing the same thing that you do. You know, so right there and then, once you get done with the presentation, the same concept, your follow-up. You're doing your follow-up right there is one-on-one. You don't have to call on the phone. You're right there with that person. But that's another training, guys, how to do one-on-one follow-ups. But I just wanted to put that in your guys' head so you guys can see the different ways of doing follow-up. You know, a presentation don't have to be online. A presentation don't have to be DVD. It could be you actually presenting yourself, right, guys? So that's all part of being a leader. Get out there and doing the stuff that you need to do to get results. Okay. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I don't have anything much. Ann, you have anything to add else, or Jackie?
I just have one tip for everybody that I found to be pretty helpful when you do, piggybacking off what Jackie said about setting a time, you know, to follow up what works best for them. Also find out the way of communication that works best for them. You know, you may be an email person, but they may not be. And you could send 10 emails and they never open a one of them. So find out what's best. If they prefer texting, you know, set a time to give them a quick text and follow up with them. Find out the best way to communicate with them.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate that. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the little tip that we give you guys here this morning on the follow-up. You know, like I said, this is just a basic tip, that basic training I would do, guys. We didn't go in depth, but you know, there's a lot of trainings out there on follow-ups. You guys go out there and look at this training, find a training. Just go on Google, type in the follow-up, how to follow up with clients, how to follow up with prospects. Go on YouTube. There's a lot of leaders out there giving you the training on this topic, so you can actually go there and get the information that you need, and just put it to yourself. You know, make it yours. You know. Change up whatever they tell you, implement what they tell you. Implement the training, implement what you do on this training, and put it to work. Don't just let it sit there. Like I said, I always say, guys, everything we go over, we go over it for a reason, because we actually doing it. We're not going to actually share something that we're not doing with you. You know, so whatever we share with you guys, we actually doing the same thing. So just do it, and every day, just be consistent in what you do. But then again, I want to thank you guys for coming on the call this morning. I hope you guys like what we presented to you guys. If you have any questions before we go, type it in the chat box. We'll take any questions real quick. If you have any questions, go ahead and type it in the chat box. And if you have any questions, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your guys' weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Enjoy it. I know most of you guys probably got the snow there. I got snow, so I don't really have to go outside that much. I'm pretty much stuck inside the house. I don't want my wife here anyway, but I was stuck inside the house, guys. So, all right. But anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Jackie and Ann, thanks for coming on the panel this morning. I really appreciate you guys. I know this was short notice, but we actually did. We made it happen. Hope you guys, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the training. Put it to use. And have a blessed weekend, guys.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.